Sorry, it's been a while since I've actually done a stream. I've actually forgotten what to do. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane Watching is here with your latest update on the tropics. So here's what we got going on right now. We do have an area of low pressure out there right off the coast of the Bahamas, several hundred miles to the east of Miami, Florida, and it's going to be moving away from the coast of the United States, maybe making its way closer to Nova Scotia, into the northeastern part of Canada right there, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, we do have an area of low pressure, about 10 to 20% chance of development in the next 2 to 5 days. It's not very high chance. We got a lot of wind shear. Water's going to be getting cooler as it makes its way north. So it has a small window of opportunity right now. That window of opportunity is beginning to shrink as the storm begins to make its way away from the coast of, begins to make its way away from the Caribbean islands. The Bahamas, it can be moving away. You can even see the wind shear here. Or you can even see the wind shear here cutting across the center of the circulation there, which is causing this storm to fall apart. So I am watching that. That is something I have been watching. It is cutting across right there. This storm is going to continue to move to the north and into right off the coast of Canada as the storm will begin to fall apart later into next week. We're going to take a look at the models. We have other things I'm going to have to pull up as we talk about, the Atlantic. So here's what we got here. I do see a little rotation right there, but nothing of significance at all. We had Ada, Iota. Ada came in through here, up through here, to spin, went through here, dissipated. Iota came right through here and right into, came in through here and dissipated over El Salvador right there and fell apart. Catastrophic, Category 5 wind stopping 160 miles an hour prior to its landfall there in the Nicaraguan coast. Winds weakened prior to its landfall, winds 155 miles per hour right before it made its landfall. So this has been a very horrible hurricane season, as we can all, definitely agree on. This has been pretty horrible, let's be honest. Let's go to tropical tidbits. See what we got going on in the world of the tropics. Let's move you out of the way, alright? Alright, so we got 3A as of 1200 UTC, November 23rd, 2020. Winds are down to 40 miles an hour. It weakened very, very quickly. It was a really bad hurricane there making landfall there in Yemen. Horrible hurricane. Or typhoon, I'm sorry. It was really bad. It had an eye and everything. Here's 4. Just centered right off the coast of India right there. Gonna make landfall here very, very soon. Got winds of 40 miles per hour. And Invest 97B, which is literally looks like the same one. I don't even know. 40 miles an hour. Alright, there's no aircraft reconnaissance. We need to take a look at the models. Again, if anyone has any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free, alright, to go down the chat, okay, and comment. Comments, questions, or concerns, and I will be reading your comments, questions, and concerns at the end of the stream today. Okay, so we're going to go into the models. We're going to take a look at the GFS. I'm going to take a look at the North Atlantic, see what we got here. We have a lot of things we're going to have to talk about today. Absolutely. Alright, so these are the models. The models have been pretty bad this year, so, nothing too interesting. I mean, nothing. They don't really show anything with that storm at all. I mean, it just gets ripped apart by this cold front there and falls apart. So really nothing coming out of any of these storms. I do need to take a look at the... I gotta remember which one it was. Oh, is it this one? No, it's not. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to remember all my things that I had in here. Also gonna have to take a look at this Terran air layer. So... Again, there's that system right there, ladies and gentlemen. And again, we got the wind shear coming across here, coming over Cuba, cutting through here, ripping the storm apart, alright? We do have some questions right now. I think it has a 90% of it being a depression. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to become a storm at all, really. That's going to be something we're going to have to watch. In the Indian Ocean, I think they call it tropical system cyclones, I think. Maybe. It's been a while. HWRF is the only trustworthy model there is. For right now, for this year, it is. A lot of Saharan air layer in the Gulf of Mexico, so nothing going to be impacting that area anytime soon. Also, we are getting towards November, so things are starting to calm down. So everything is starting to relax a little bit as we go through the rest of the hurricane season. But that doesn't mean something's not going to develop. I mean, in 2005, if you remember 2005, we did had tropical storm Zeta, I believe, developed in January of 2006. Well, we're past Zeta. We're past Eta. We're now past Iota. So, I mean, we're really getting past these hurricanes really quickly in these storms. So, there's that storm. Definitely something we're going to have to watch. Very worried. Again, we had another year, Category 5 hurricane this year. Very interesting. Very interesting. Where are my other stuff? Oh, yes. Okay, this is what I needed to look at today. So give me all the information that I need to look at for this hurricane season. And again, because of anything developing are pretty low in terms of the Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean's a little iffy. Even the southern Gulf of Mexico, we got some favorable areas, but nothing is going to impact the United States in the next 5 days. I don't really see anything of concern. I mean, we still have, this has really come down a lot. As you can see, I mean, we're not even barely able to sustain a tropical storm in the northern Gulf of Mexico. Still down here, we are still able to sustain a Category 5, easily a Category 5 down there. Iota and Eta probably ended the entire Caribbean season due, use all the water. It is definitely getting colder, absolutely. Everything's getting kind of colder, everything's cooling down, everything is just kind of calming down right now. Just gonna have to look at La Nina, and we're just gonna have to watch really what the rest of the hurricane season does, and what the rest of the hurricane season will say for today. So this is, again, we definitely have a lot to watch for the rest of the hurricane season. Everything's gonna kind of calm down, and I'm gonna continue to be talking about, the South Pacific, and talk about the other ocean basins as we get into winter, and we'll be watching Australia. Definitely Australia is the main continent, but we also have to watch Indonesia. We have to watch still that Pacific area, and even New Zealand. It's going to be another place we're going to have to watch, another country we're going to have to watch. I actually have a few friends from New Zealand that asked me, hey, was there any types of cyclones? So I got to be like, hey, nothing. But so what we're watching here is something very interesting. Don't worry, for sure. There's a little system in the Western Caribbean that will probably be the only thing that will form, but it looks like it's going into the Gulf. Yeah. There is this hurricane season has just been honestly interesting. All right, but if we look at in terms of category, anything in blue, Category 5, 135 knocked and up. Anything and then you have the purples and stuff. So again, not a lot of too much activity going on right now at all, really. I mean, it's pretty quiet today. Really nothing exciting or really interesting going on. Everything seems to be pretty dead. If you take a look at the Caribbean vertical wind shear, pretty much right about average. It's all starting to go right back up. Same with the tropical Atlantic. We've already reached our peak of low, and it's just going right back up. So it's all just going right on back up to where it was before. So really, there's not a lot to talk about today. Just kind of looking at the Atlantic, looking at everything, seeing what we have to look at. But really, nothing seems to be specifically. Nothing is really standing out to me. I'm looking at everything. I mean, I'm not seeing anything. I mean, we do see a little storm here, but it doesn't impact the land. It just falls apart as it gets combined with that low cold front. That's it. Not a lot of any more activity really expected. So again, here is the North Atlantic satellite imagery, and I mean that's really it. I mean we do have some clouds down here. I mean there's really nothing, to be honest. Was Beta bad? By the way, Beta was for me nothing. For the rest of the Houston area, it was absolutely horrible. Another big flood, dropping 30 to 40 inches in the Houston area, flooding lots of homes, causing a lot of damage. For me, it was just a lot of heavy rainfall. Nothing bad happened for me from her tropical storm Beta. Got winds, I think, peaked at maximum. I think they peaked around 18 miles per hour, and that was it. We got some rain, about 6 inches of rain. Not a lot, nothing too much. But that's it. I mean, for me, I survived the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. That was good. Let's take a look at the rest. Again, really nothing else happening anywhere else. I mean, does anyone have any questions? This was really supposed to be a 10-15 minute update on the Atlantic. Really nothing else has blown up. I gotta look at everything else. I really don't want to, but you know, it's what I gotta do. You know what I mean? Okay. I mean, nothing really stands out to me. I mean, we do get a system. We'll say. Oh, there goes. Oh, and it just falls apart. So these systems really don't do well in Auckland, New Zealand, and the New Zealand area. I mean, nothing really terribly interesting. Only storms are impressive for sure, but nothing entirely interesting going on. But that's what we got, ladies and gentlemen. I really didn't want to make this long. Just kind of wanted to keep it short and sweet. Give the update. Basically, tell people not much is going on. I do want to take a look at ocean analysis. See what we got for La Nina or Nino 3.4 index. There we go. Latest value is still about negative 1.191 degrees below average. We did drop down colder than 1.5 degrees below average there. So, again, it is going to start coming back up. And it's going to eventually make its way back up to its average of 0 degrees above or below average. The remains of Zeta literally caused rain for an entire day, and my neighborhood surprisingly didn't flood in Ohio. Wow. Yeah, it was bad. I did hear it was not a good storm, but here we go. This is it. Really don't got much else to talk about. Pretty quiet update. That's it for today, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Feel free to comment any comments, questions, or concerns in the chat. I pretty much have, nothing else to talk about. I mean, it's pretty much simple. From pretty much November on until, April and May of 2021 will pretty much be quiet. I'll be working on my updates for the 2021 updates for the predictions of the 2021 Atlantic hurricane season. I'll be continuing to talk about the other storms throughout time. And yeah, that's it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll talk to everyone this evening at 7 p.m. That's it. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to ask. And that's it. Oh, what the fuck happened here? Really? Well, that's me for today, guys. Oh my gosh, what the fuck is going on? Oh Jesus, this is annoying. Oh my god. That's it, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And hopefully I will talk to everyone this evening at 7 p.m. Just a 15-minute update. 15-20-minute update. That was it. And that's it. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.